What's going on? Here with the GT, and what we're gonna do today, what's suggested whenever these 5.0 motors sit is to change out, of course, the regular routine, distributor cap and rotor, plugs, wires. Did that. Went ahead and changed my MAF, which that's not recommended. But another thing on these 5.0s is the intake air temp sensor, which that's new, and the engine coolant temperature sensor, which those two both regulate air-fuel ratio. So if that is the brand new one, I wonder what the old one's gonna look like. So to get the old one off, of course this wire's in the way, but there's two connectors for the pigtail to come on. You need a screwdriver, a flathead. Pry those off, you unscrew that, and it should come right off and bolt right in. But whenever I take it off, you'll be able to see that. Okay, I just simply unplug that. See, there's two little connectors that you have to, I actually pried them off with my finger. It was actually rather difficult, but you do with what you can. I don't like to break plastic that's 20 years old. I just don't. So all we gotta do now is unscrew this, which I'll show you that right now. And yeah, you can use the proper tool, but of course I'm not going to. And note how tight yours is on there, because that'll help you determine where to put yours on. But it should be flush. Hopefully no coolant comes out. Dun 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 dun. And that's like oily. Doesn't smell or anything. So, in comparison, that's what we're going to be changing out. So, yay. And you always want to make sure it has that Teflon. And you always do it by hand first. You don't want to, oh yeah, I got this. You thread it on first by hand, because we don't want to mess that up. Okay. And then we tighten it down, and you'll be able to see that. I'm sure you can understand what tightening it down is, but I'm going to use two hands just to make sure I do it right. But you'll see that. Okay. I put mine in just, decent. I can't turn it by hand or anything. I don't want to mess up my threads. But I would say it's not in the stock position. So now we got to figure out which way our D connector plug is going to go now. Like that, I assume. Yep, just like that. And that should be it. We have a new engine coolant temperature sensor. Pretty gross. But yeah. So that's what 5.0s, they recommend you change out those two sensors, the intake air temperature sensor, and then the ECT and IAT, I think. Something like that. I don't know. And yeah. That will hopefully be, I won't see any performance, I'm sure, but it'll just help, regulate. Won't detonate the motor, or try not to anyways. But yeah, that's it for the GT, or for now anyways. I am going to be getting a new coil, and for the 98 V6 video coming soon of MSD coil, plugs, wires, so stay tuned for that one for sure.